Hi Church, welcome to our finance report for the last financial year. On behalf of the Finance Board, it's my privilege to introduce this to you. I'm actually coming to you from our hub, our ministry base here in Hammersmith, which has been a huge part of our financial project for the last year. I'm in our music room over here where all our worship practice, our follow 2 and 3 courses run from here. Hopefully record some stuff. And the whole hub has been really humming and buzzing, and it really is a place of presence, and your financial giving has made this and so many other things possible. Together we are making disciples and making a difference. So I want to thank you for serving, for leading, and particularly today for giving to make this all possible. God bless you richly for being a part and a partner to all of this. We're going to tell our financial story briefly through 10 important numbers. And we've asked our youth pastor Duncan, our Scottish youth pastor, to run us through the first 9 numbers, and I'm going to be back to share with you the important number 10. So over to Duncan.
Thanks, Wolfie. So before we jump into the numbers, let's have a quick look at who's looking after them. So on the finance board, we have Valdi and Annalise, Alex, Paul, Matt, Wolfie, and Helen. Our elders are Wolfie and Ali, Alex and Liz, and Dan and Amanda. The administration of finance is handled by Dina as our finance administrator, and Helen is doing our finance reporting part-time. Our finance security team handle, count, and transport the offering each week, so we don't list their names on here for obvious reasons. Staff team members spend within their designated budgets, which have been set and overseen by our finance board. On top of this, we are held accountable by Stewardship's Independent Examination Service, the Charity Commissioner's annual report, and through gift aid audits. And speaking of gift aid, when you give, please tick to select Claim Gift Aid on our app, online, or fill in the gift aid declaration on your giving envelope. Our first number in this report is the total tithes and offerings received. This number is up £40,000 from last year. The total number of tithes and offerings received this year is £489,372. Thank you. Our second number, thanks to Her Majesty's Revenue and Customs, is the total amount of gift aid received. And the number is £105,308. This is a fantastic bonus that costs none of us anything, simply by selecting gift aid when you give. So just another reminder to check that box. Number 3 is the amount of surplus or deficit we have outside the allocated budget. So, are we in the black or are we in the red this year? We are in surplus. £10,738 of surplus. I requested this as a personal bonus, but was denied. Instead, the money was allocated to campus ministry and evangelism. Number 4 is the total amount of money spent on property rental and utilities. The number here is £109,932. This includes our Sunday venue, our awesome hub that serves as our ministry centre, event space and offices, including all utilities. Number 5 is the total spent under the banner of London Central and Apostolic Ministry. The number here is £86,202. This funds our operation to serve our wider London congregations and apostolic ministry to Europe. This also includes our missions and church plant financing. Number 6 is our international tithe, which, funnily enough, is about 10% of our total annual monies received through tithes, offerings, and gift aid. This number is £59,449. We are committed to giving a tithe of our gross income to partner with our wider Every Nation family to expand the mission way beyond London through church planting and campus ministry in Europe and in more than 80 nations around the world. Number 7 is our total staffing cost in Hammersmith. This number is £210,080. This pays for 6 full-time staff, 2 part-time staff, and contributions towards our 3 members of staff that raise their own salaries through ministry partnership development. Number 8 is our total property funds available. Drum roll, please. The total number is £377,257. Normally, each year we put 5% of our income into our property fund. However, as we moved into the hub last August and have been making significant improvements to boost its appealing setting status, we focused those resources there instead. If you've been to the hub in the last year, we're sure that you'll agree that it's a real place of presence. If you've not been, stop by sometime or get involved with one of our follow courses. We do continue to have a vision for a place of our own for our Sunday services and apostolic base for Europe. You can give to our property fund by indicating this on your envelope, on the app, or online. Number 9 is the total number of general giving to needs. This number is £11,276. We have a target of giving over £1,000 per month to general needs in our congregation and those around us. We also continue to have £50 food vouchers available for anyone with a food poverty need, for you or anyone in your relationship circle. Just speak to one of our pastors, finance board members, or your Connect group leader. Now, as promised, for number 10, I'm going to pass you back to Wolfie. Thanks, guys. It's been a blast.
Thanks, Duncan. Hey, church, don't you like that Scottish accent? I hope those numbers were inspiring to you. If you have any questions about them, by the way, you can ask our finance board after the service, or if you're watching online, you could mail us. But I have one more very important number to share with you, and that is the number 85. It's up from our previous financial year, so that's good news. But 85 represents the average number of monthly givers to make all these other numbers possible. It's individuals and couples together, 85 of them, who regularly commit to making this possible. So if you're one of those and you've been giving, thank you again so much for your partnership in this area. Now we have a goal for this next financial year to get that number up to 100. And I want to invite you to please consider, if you haven't yet partnered with us financially, to consider whether you can be a part of that 100 as we go forward. I really believe that this is a safe place, a good place for anyone to put their finances, their tithes and their offerings for the advancement of God's kingdom and His mission on the earth today. So I hope you've seen that through the other numbers and through our structures, that this is a place where we can be a storehouse that'll be a blessing to the nation. So I invite you to be a part of that, and I thank you for being a part of that. So on behalf of the Finance Board again, God bless you. Thank you for partnering with us to make disciples and make a difference, both here on campuses, in the city and the nations and beyond. So God bless you.